Everybody, welcome back to my channel. So we're gonna do a little, sorry, I'm trying to get this together. We're gonna do a little story time today, which I don't really know if I could really call this a story time. Kind of just, I don't know. I just want to share this with you, and I'm thinking about actually recording my whole experience. So in January of this year, I resigned from my place of employment. That was my first real job, first real career. I was there for 7 years. It was an amazing experience and opportunity. And I met so many wonderful people. I helped even more wonderful people, developed all these relationships. And I love and miss my peeps. I do miss them so much. But I felt like there's a lot of things that was going on during the time when I decided to take this leap of faith. And I'll probably save that for another video and go into detail if anybody wants to know everything that transpired leading up to that moment. But I really just felt like it was time for me to take this leap of faith. I had been praying and asking God, and sharing all of my desires and my goals that I have. And so there was the answer that I got, that was the step I needed to take. And so I took it scared. Like, not even joking with you guys, I was super duper scared. I went back and forth. So if there's anybody out there who is contemplating whether to leave your job to follow your dreams, it's okay if you go back and forth a few times. It's okay if you are, wondering like, dang, is this really the right decision? Or if you are, worried or afraid, because I'm telling you, I was afraid, I was worried. Like, no joke, the second week after I was gone, after I left, I literally was like, dang, maybe I should call them back and tell them I want to come back, because I don't know if I made the right choice. Like, that's how nervous and nerve-wracking it was for me, okay? So just whatever it is, if you have consulted your higher power about it, and you are, 100% sure that it's what's in your heart, but your mind is telling you to do different, then more than likely it's probably the step you need to take. And as far as waiting for the perfect time where you're not going to be afraid or you're not going to be worried or all that, there's no such thing. There is no perfect time, because you're jumping into unfamiliar territory in a sense. So you're going to be afraid, and it's okay to be afraid. You got to think of it in this way. God is, or your higher power, whatever you believe in, it's their idea. It's like, for me, this was God's idea. What I am doing is God's idea. I talked to God, I prayed about A, B, C, D, and when I waited for my answer, this was the answer that I got. And I was like, no way, this is not for me. God, I love you, but I think you confusing me. You confuse my prayer with somebody else's prayer. You mix this up, because this is not for me. But I kid you guys not, like, I just went ahead and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just do it. Like, God not gonna leave me hanging, when I'm following the path that He's laid out for me. So I made the decision, and I kid y'all not, in my first month, I made exactly what I would have made if I was at work. If I was still on my job, I made exactly what I would have made, what my paycheck would have been had I stayed. And I was like, that's crazy. What? And it didn't even seem like I really had worked that hard, or I really pushed myself, because I was afraid. So I wasn't really like promoting, really putting myself out there. Like, I was out there, but not just out there, So I was like, dang, I wonder what it'll be like if I just go hard, like extra hard the next month. The next month, boom, I'm like, dang, what? Like, I'm amazed. Like, my mind is blown. Like, every day I'm so thankful, and I thank God for just looking out for me the way, that I'm looked after. Like, the grace and mercy that I'm shown, Lord, whew, So But anyway, so all of those things that happened, that was January and February. And so I was like, after February, I was like, you know what? I don't want to play with this. I want to take this 100% serious. So I'm going to go to her school, you know, because I need to have the license, number one. You know, I can go and take classes and things like that. And that's cool, you know, because I'm thankful that there are people out there who offer classes on specific skills. However, I want to know, I want to invest my 100% into it. And I felt like the best way to do that was to go to her school, because I will learn every single thing. And I feel like, you know, I want to treat this gift that God has blessed me with, you know, I want to take care of it and nurture it as much as possible. So I figured, why not show how serious you are by taking your money, because hair school is not 100% free. Like, you get financial aid and things like that, but it's not 100% free. You still pay a decent amount of money. Okay, I'm not gonna tell y'all, but it's a nice little chunk of change. You know, and so, you know, I'm basically like, you know, that's a perfect way, like a great way to really push yourself to learn everything. Plus, show that you are seriously committed to this. You know, this is not just a hobby. This is not just something you're doing for the moment, or just for money. So I decided to go to her school. I will be starting tomorrow. Tomorrow is my first day. Unfortunately, I won't be able to be inside the building because right now the Corona Lachey, the virus, is messing up everybody's stuff that we got going on. But it's okay. It's cool. I am gonna record what we will be doing. So from my understanding, we're gonna be learning a lot online, and so I'll be showing you guys that. I'll show you like the different apps that we are using. I'll show you a few examples of like things like whatever comes. I don't really know what to expect because from my understanding, it's the first time they've ever had to do the phase 1, you know, virtually. So this will be a learning experience for everybody. But I just want to kind of show you guys my experience as I go through phase, talk about my challenges, talk about, you know, things I learned, you know, just my whole experience overall. Just in case there's anybody out there who is interested in going to hair school. And, you know, like, I've seen a lot of videos of other people, and some people have said like, hey, it wasn't for me. Some people were like, yes, it was perfect. That's what I needed. Some people were like, you know, this right here, it was a waste of money, or I was still successful even without hair school. You know, I think it's just different strokes for different folks. But for me, I have my own personal reasons why I'm taking this route, and I consulted God about it, and I believe that this is a step that I need to take for me in my journey. But yeah, so I'm gonna be filming that just to show you guys what my experience is gonna be like. And everything. But yeah, I'm super duper excited, like super duper excited. Something else I wanted to mention too was like, so in my 2 months, and I'm just sharing this just because, like I said, there may be someone out there who's experiencing the exact same thing or something similar or whatever, but I felt the need to share, so that's why I'm sharing this extra stuff. But oh, that's what I was gonna say. When I first started like selling hair, it was really good. I also started doing hair. Now, when I first started doing hair, I was not perfect. I was not the best or anything like that. So I ran into some hiccups. You know, I won't say I just messed up anybody's head, because I didn't. But I was learning. I could tell that I was learning, and because of that, I lowered my price a lot lower than what other people were, you know, charging, because I don't want to like overprice anybody, but I also wanted to make sure that like I'm making a profit, but I'm also charging what my work is worth, you know. And I think that's what you have to understand. Like, if you feel like that your work is worth $500, then that's what you feel, and it's nothing wrong with that. You know, other people are going to have different opinions. Like, for example, I've had someone tell me, you know, that my price was too much. And now in the beginning, that first month, I was really low. And then every month I start going up because my skills start improving, of course, because the more you do it, the better you get. So I started to get better. I started charging more. People start feeling like, some people felt like, no, I don't really like that. That's too much. That's too much for me. I thought it was this much. And some of those people came. Some of those people came that one time, never came again. Some of those people just decided when they seen the price, they didn't want my services at all. And that was cool. But what I really want to make sure I let you guys know is that you charge what you're worth, okay? What you believe you're worth. And you leave it there. And go up if you feel like you need to go up. Now, I'm not in the business of overcharging anyone or robbing people's pockets or anything like that, because it's enough money for everybody. It's enough money to make the amounts of money that you're trying to make. I just feel like you got to have patience and you got to have work ethic. You got to grind. There is no easy come up. You got to put the work in. What you put in is what you're going to get out, period. But charge what you're worth. And I am a living witness that if you say your service is, let's say $100, your service is $100, I guarantee you, for every one person that does not agree with that, does not want to pay that amount, 2 people will come and they will pay that, be willing to pay that or even more. So you just have to find your lane and understand that you are not for every customer and every customer is not for you. So I just want to throw that in there, because I know there are a lot of people who are trying to step out and build businesses and things like that. Don't give up. Do not give up. Be honest. As long as you're being honest and fair, with yourself and with your customer, you will be successful. I guarantee you'll be successful. You just gotta like I said, you gotta put in the work. Gotta do the footwork. But yeah. So, anyways, I am a little nervous about school. Just to wrap that up, I am a little nervous about school. I'm super excited, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I just want to come over here and just kind of let you guys know where I'm at in my life. Tomorrow's a really super big day. I've said my prayers. I'm excited. And really, my main thing is I'm just ready to get done. I'm ready to start because I'm very, very determined. So I'm not worried about completing it because I'm really good about that. Like, I go hard or go home. And I ain't going home. So your girl going hard, okay? But yeah, so I'm not really worried about that. I'm just super excited to complete it because I'm excited for the things God has for me in the end. Like the things that I write down, the goals I write down, the dreams, the things that I be having real life dreams. Like, no BS. I be having real life dreams about where I'm gonna be traveling and let me give you an example. One day I'm literally going to be traveling to teach classes and do installs on celebrities and people from other states. Not even just celebrities, just regular people like me, gonna be doing their hair. They're gonna be wanting me to come fly to New York and LA and Paris and all of that just to do their hair. It's gonna be amazing. And then I'm gonna be able to one day give back in major ways to my community and other communities by teaching different skills that I've learned over, that I will have learned over the years. It's gonna be cool. It's wonderful and it feels so good, and I'm just super excited. And I'm just super excited. I don't even know what to say. I'm super duper excited. So with that all being said, sorry to talk y'all ears off. I love y'all. Be inspired. Consult your higher power with everything that you think about doing. Don't do it and then come back and be like, why didn't it work? What happened? No, you got to consult God first so that he can lead you in the way that you need to go. Okay. Other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow with an update on what's going on. Well, what the first day of school was like. Okay. Love y'all. Good night. Be safe.